UK Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Parker. Pass to Metu. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Balmaro. Covered by Satoransky. From 7. Satoransky pulls it in. Nice move. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Metu. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. Parker defending. Here's the pick. Off target from three-point range. 1:19 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Satoransky. Missed inside.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Mirotic. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Parker left side. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The layup off target. Parker defending. They now take the lead.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Mirotic. The fadeaway. That one no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Offensive board. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pass to McCormick. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Brooks defending. Here's Metu. Out left to the wing. There's a screen by Metu. And down it goes. 2 points. Here's Balmaro. Still without a bucket. Brooks outside. Pass to McCormick. The shot comes out.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Lets it go from the wing. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Now here's Brooks. Out to the wing. Here's Balmaro for 3. Sinks it from distance. Balmaro's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Metu. Out to the right wing. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Brooks. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Timeout, timeout.
The home team calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Satoransky outside. Just 5 to shoot.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, Kobe, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Hits both from the stripe.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Ali. That one drops for him.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Parker defending. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Metu. Back to Satoransky. Right wing. Clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 14.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Balmaro. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And let's move on and see. That's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've got Chemezi Metu. He's out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Saturansky in at the 1.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Metu. Back to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 5. He shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 19.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Good on the shot. Give him 8 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Saturansky. No made baskets yet. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Launches a 3. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Saturansky with it. The 3. They get it back. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that
one. Willie Hernan Gomez taking 2.
And the second free throw is good. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Covered by Saturansky. Now here's Brooks. The D's right on him. On Tuesday and then on Monday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Vesely. Jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Brooks from outside. Pure from 3-point range. Brooks has got 5 points.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
To the paint. Here's Vesely. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 7 points in the game.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Here's Brooks. And that one good.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Brooks defending. Here's Vesely. And the layup is good off the glass. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 8, and we'll return shortly. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pass to McCormick. Shot left block, and it's in there.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
To the inside. To the middle. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
No good on the triple. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mirotic to tie it up. Connects from downtown. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Satoransky outside. Parker outside. Here's Metu. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Satoransky. Puts up a deep 3. McCormick with a rebound. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Mirotic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Down low to take the lead. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throws.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
The home team calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. To the inside. Here's Mirotic. And he banks that one home.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To win the cold spell. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, go try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pass to Satoransky. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. On defense, the visiting team. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Mirotic. Off target at the rim. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot. And the visitors call time here. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mirotic. And Metu pulls it down. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Satoransky passes to Metu. Parker with it. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Pass to Satoransky to take the lead. Yes!
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the visitors call time here. What's the best strategy for them?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Launches it from deep. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bucket is good.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's James. Missed inside. To the middle. Lucic. It's good from about 19 feet.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Out to the right wing. Papianis passes to Korkmaz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to De Silva. There's a good screen. A three-pointer, no good. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards. Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Brown. It's a three-point game, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 5 now. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Korkmaz passes to Brown. And here is James. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Lucic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and didn't create the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Efes. Fires it up. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this thing.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Modiunas. Buries it from three-point range. For the 3. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Diallo down out there at crossing game, and it's a Kobo in at the 1 spot.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There's the screen. Down low, Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Booker's got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We've got Brown. Passing game out there with Diallo. And it's Modiunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 7 points in the game. We've got Blossingame. He's out there with Brown. And it's Diallo in at the 2-guard. Brown deciding where to go with it. And he makes that one.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. At the line for
That free throw good from Brown. Now here's Napier. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Booker. Eunice grabs the miss. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Eunice. Such a wide open look.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
There's a screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's the drive. Booker pulls it in.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Lobbed up there for Booker. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here is James. Six to shoot. From 17 feet out. The shot off that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Calathis. He takes it in. Sweet little floater. Calathis has got 5.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And it's denied. James with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
first personal foul, second
And
team
you know
foul.
what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left here in the second. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 8 points for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please don't.
Well, I think for the home team, not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well, and now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team.
As a
That is more than enough of
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Calathes in at point. Pass to De Silva. Edwards with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got 11.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. With a chance for another one at the stripe. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to James. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. On Friday and then on Tuesday.
And for that game against Athens, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
James looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, Papagiannis. That one good for 2.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. They haven't led the game yet. A chance to do so right here.
Looking for that upper hand right now.
Pass to Calathes. Now James. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
.133 left here in the third quarter. Now Napier. Scoreless thus far. And that time, also a missed shot. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
They set the pick. Here's Calathes. Napier covering. Calathes gets the bucket. Calathes has got 9 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
That's the Blossom game. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Calathes. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Drills the three-pointer. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Okobo. In the corner, it's Diallo. The 19-foot shot. The shot misses.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got boxing game, and it's Moniunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Okobo. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now here's Napier. Booker looking around. Fires from the wing. Moniunas grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's James. To Calathis. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Papagiannis. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's De Silva. From about 19 feet. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Count the basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the basket by Edwards.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Now here's James. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Edwards. Eight feet away. Good.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Now here's James to the inside. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Edwards inside. Good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
James left side. Count it!
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Nails the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's the teardrop. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
The visitors with the ball. Outside Edwards. Got it!
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
From deep, James. Oh, then shot at a chance, but no good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.
Full of NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hayes, Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Here's Baberovic. And Parker pulls it down. He's defended by Hayes. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baberovic. It's deflected. Second chance shot. Shoots over Parker, and Baberovic gets it to go.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Satoransky passes to Parker. We've played just over a minute here in the first. 5 on the clock. Here's Satoransky. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Melli. Here's Baberovic. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Satoransky outside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Goes to the fadeaway.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Hayes. To the wing on the left. Takes the three. Buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
1:51 left in the first. And it's good for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Satoransky. Pass to Baberovic. Hayes with it. Shoots over Parker. And that one's drained from the low block. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
The shot by Melli, no good. Hayes against Parker. Pass to Satoransky. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Melli. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Baldwin's shot is off.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Satoransky outside. Pass to Metu. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Vesely. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Guterich can't hit.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And there's the screen. That one's good for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Lots of room. Counted.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. 6 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And the visitors call time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
1:52 left to play in the half. Here's Baberovic. Six to shoot. Baldwin's shot is good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Satoransky with it. Pass to Parker. Misses the three. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Melli. Here's Baberovic. High arcing shot. Basket counts. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Satoransky outside. Here's Metu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Satoransky. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Melli. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. Melli's got 6.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the paint. Parker right side. From downtown. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8. And we finished off one half of play. They're up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach? And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
Without the points they've gotten off.
And that is going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chimezie Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Parker in at the 3. Here's Baberovic. No good on the 3. Baberovic has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baberovic in at the 2. Good on the bucket. Hayes has got his second basket on the night. So it's the home team now. They lead by 4. Satoransky outside. Drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. And Metu pulls it down. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Satoransky outside. Hernan Gomez inside. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Drives to the hoop.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Sadaransky. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The three. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Melly tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Parker outside. No one near him, and he hits the jumper. 16 points for him.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Baldwin, the pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin, covered by Sadaransky. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Baldwin. At the line for one.
What's up? And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Pass to Parker. Six on the shot clock. Inside. And Parker throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now Hayes. Parker defending. Pass to Marjanovic. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Melly. Hits the trifecta. Melly's got 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And here's Hernan Gomez. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Guduric. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lets it fly. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the paint. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So it's the home team now. They set the pick. Sinks it from distance.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Let's go with a three. Drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Vesely. Tries again, and that's good for two.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the visitors call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. Here's Baberovic. From deep. Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
Line for your home team. Cody, 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
To the inside, and Parker throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Baldwin. Count it, good. Baldwin's got 9 points now in the second half.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Satoransky outside. Hayes with it. Now Satoransky defending. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Satoransky. Baldwin's shot is off. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Melly with a rebound. Here's Baberovic. Parker defending. Melly, the pass to Baldwin. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Pass to Parker. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. So the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shields connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
James looking around. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Balmaro. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Here's Calathis. Here's James. Good. It's Calathis who picks up the assist. James has got 5 points so far.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Mirotic, a screen on James. Shoots the three. He can't hit that time. Here's Calathis. James outside. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Mirotic's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Diallo, he's checked in for Korkmaz. A three for Mirotic. Good on the three-point shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Shields. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bounce pass from Diallo. Here's Papagiannis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Monster flush that time from the big man.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Brooks. Launches it. Rebounded by Papagiannis. That's the Boston game.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Cozier. Pass to McCormick. Shoots over Montejunas. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Brooks, and it's Quizair in at the 3 spot. On the units, no luck.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Home team foul. Okobo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooks outside. Good work there as it goes.
16. Assistant. Armani Brooks.
Now here's Diallo. Pass to Korkmaz. They set the pick. The 3. Traps in the tray. Korkmaz has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Korkmaz passes to Blossinger. Back to Korkmaz. From deep. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the triple. Korkmaz has got 6.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's Quizair. Pass to Balmoro. Cuts it 5 from 18. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
.151 left in the first half. Outside Mirotic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mirotic has got his second basket of the night.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
James kicks to Diallo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Pass to Mirotic. Shields. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 8 points for him. Now James. 11 points in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Free throw good, James. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Diallo. Good on both. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Mirotic. Over Brown. And James pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And James throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack. with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Bomora. James covering. Latrey does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now. Here's Korkmaz. He has 6. And here is James. 2 on the clock. Driving the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
And now, thanks for spending half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Bomora. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Calathes, still without a basket. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Calathes in at the point guard position. And the layup's good off the glass. Outside Mirotic from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Mirotic just got 9.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
The drive by James, and it's blocked. Pass to Bomora. Here's Mirotic. Count it from 12. Mirotic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Calathes. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bomora. He's got 6. To the paint. James defending. Shields. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Okobo looking over the floor. Can't hit from in close.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
On Wednesday, then on Monday. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Diallo with it. He's got 5. Pass to Papagiannis. 4 on the clock. They could use a bucket. Nice D from Brooks. Lets it go. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Brooks has got 5.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's the screen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. "15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gozier. 5 to shoot. Pass to McCormick. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. End time. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Diallo out there with Blossingame. And it's a Kobo in at the 2 guard. Going inside. Softly drops in the floater.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Brooks, the pass to Quizer. Brooks outside. 3-pointer. Adiunas grabs the miss. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Down low to take the lead. No good on the layup. Calathes has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Shields. And right through it goes.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And that one drops. James has got 19 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Mirotic. Here's Momari. Mirotic, the screen. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the dunk by James.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Korkmaz. It's Brown on the wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Inside. Here's Mirotic. Off target with the close range fadeaway. This passes to Korkmaz. From deep, James. Trifecta!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They set the pick. This passes to Papagiannis.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
To the paint. It's stolen by Brown. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
Pass to Mirotic. Misses the tray.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.
For some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Lets the three fly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Thompson, no good. Outside Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Larkin. They set the screen. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Clock at 6. Edwards with it. The three is up. And it's Smits with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin from the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Back to Edwards. Goes up at the stripe. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Larkin. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Larkin's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the pick to the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Nora. No points so far. 4-3. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's gone 3 of 4 from three-point land so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night. Here's Larkin. From 18 feet away. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
But things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Down low, Booker lays it up and banks it in.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside Napier. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Bryant, left side. Outside Johnson. Here's Bobois. Still no points. Pulls it from the corner. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Outside Napier. Hey, puts up a three. Drops in the three.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Johnson. Cashes in the 12-footer. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Napier. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Johnson inside. Back to Bryant. There's the screen by Johnson. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 29 left in the second period. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Poirier with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Thompson. 1:03 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Larkin. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Edwards. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Larkin. 13 points in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Smits. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Poirier. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Poirier's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. No good there. Here's Smits. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
You take a look at the home team, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team.
And now let's discuss this game Talk about a strong start for the home team.
The energy in their home.
That's it for us.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to Larkin. And there's a pick. Here's Schmitz. And there's a 3-second violation. On Tuesday, then on Friday. And here's Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. The shot off that time. Edwards gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. To the middle. Here's the Silva. And that one is hammered home.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Larkin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Edwards for 3. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The home team calls timeout. Thompson left side to the inside. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. To the left side wing. Pass to De Silva. 6 to shoot. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Poirier. Here's Larkin. Pulls up at the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Larkin's got 20 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. Here's Beaubois. He's guarded by Napier. The kick out to Johnson. And the 3-pointer goes. Johnson's got 5 points.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
44 seconds left in the third. Yes, it's good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Poirier. Here's Beaubois. There's a screen by Johnson. Nails it from 3. Outside Napier. Got a piece of it. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 10. And we're coming. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 10. There's a screen. Oh, he tries a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Beaubois. There's the screen by Johnson. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Beaubois has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Johnson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Bryant. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Here's Beaubois. He can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Soft touch off the glass.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
The home team calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Larkin from deep. Edwards pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Yep, count it.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
1:44 left in the game. They still need this. Silva with a rebound to take the lead, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Zero rim protection, unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Takes the 3. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 10 points in just the second half. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Thompson against Edwards. Pass to De Silva. The shot. Cash.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Larkin. Up top, Thompson. Smits passes to Nora. Here's Poirier. Money!
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
.32 seconds left in the fourth. And Edwards, here we go. And it's in.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Larkin. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Smits. Off with the layup. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
The 3 from Thompson. Off target from downtown.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought.
this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And then Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the 1 spot. Here's Satoransky. Pass to Medu. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's James. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Can't get it to fall.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Parker left side. Pass to Satoransky. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Brown outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Korkmaz no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Satoransky. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Pass to James. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Out of hand on it. Parker outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Both teams will make substitutions. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right wing. There's a screen. Here's Diallo. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's covered closely. A nice shot by Vesely.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Pass to Okobo. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pulls it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. It's a 6-point game. Now, here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
Inside, Lonnie Eunice, and that one is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And that does it for the first quarter, leading by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Passing game out there with Brown, and it's Maniunas in its center. Here's Vesely. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Vesely's got his second basket of the night. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Lapro Vidala in the point guard. Astro Okobo. Makes it off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Hernan Gomez with the ball. He's covered by Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez.
Hernan Gomez taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Bounce pass from Diallo. Brown outside. To the inside. Here's Okobo. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Okobo's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the right side. There's the pick. Vidala passes to Vesely. Great open look there. Vesely's got 4 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Diallo. Maniunas with it. Rebound by Vesely. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Lapro Vidala.
2 minutes.
It's Abrinas top the key to the middle. A nice shot by Vesely. He's got 8.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Calathis. Still scoreless. That 3 off the mark. Now, here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Drops it in from 11 feet.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Brown is checked in for Diallo.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Cody, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 26 seconds left in the first half. Oh, the lob to Parker. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
In the corner, it's James. Off on the layup. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't let. Okay, let's take them. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hernan Gomez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Papagiannis. We've got Satoransky. Hernan Gomez out there with Parker. And it's Metu in at the 5. Here's Korkmaz. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the shooting guard. Here's Metu. He has yet to score. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Satoransky. Takes a 3. The rebound by James. Satoransky's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Metu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker, and it's Satoransky in at the point. Here's Calathes. Back to James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw drops for James.
The line for the other home team. James. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Timeout.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Satoransky. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Timeout.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Calathes passes to James. In the corner, it's Calathes. Lets the 3 fly. Nice shot by James. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's James. He's got 12. A fader. The shot, no good.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Papagiannis. Now James. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. James has got 15 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Parker. Satoransky gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
James looking it over. Six to shoot. From past the arc, drains the three-pointer. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now, here's Satoransky. He's got 6. Pass to Parker. Jacks up a 3. He gets it up. Meadow. And he drains the 3. But let's see.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Diallo out there with Blossingame, and it's a Kobo in at the 2-guard. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Offline with his 3. Here's Laprovitola. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Laprovitola's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Blossingame. Back to Diallo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Over to the wing. Here's Abrinas. Three-pointer. Yunus grabs the miss. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Puts one up from 19. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
He's got to take that shot no matter who's on him. He wants the ball in these situations.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Satoransky. Plays it up and banks it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
No one near James as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got 14 points now in the second half. Satoransky, the pass to Parker. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the paint, here's Gomez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's James, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
No good from 11 feet.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Pass to Brown. To the left side wing. Here's Korkmaz. Shoots it. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Satoransky with it. Yes!
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's Korkmaz. Avianas kicks to James. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
James. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Second difference between shot clock and game clock. James. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. 20 seconds left in the game. Misses in close. And they go to the intentional foul.
James. Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's Kalathis. Brown outside. And the 3 ball is good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Papagiannis. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Evening, and this is Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The three on target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Balmaro. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Larkin. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Nora. Counted from distance.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. They set the pick. Defended by Thompson. Over to the left wing. Balmaro. To the paint. To the right side. The three. He drops it from range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Smits. Thompson outside. This one for three. Buries it from three.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Here's Balmaro. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Balmaro's got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Larkin.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Bryant, he's checked in for Nora. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That puts him in the lead. 6 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Thompson, that's good. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. And the visitors call time here. The home team on D. And it's Smits with a rebound. 59 seconds left in the first. Here's Beaubois. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Brooks. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Smits. Hey, from beyond the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Brooks. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Up 3, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
There's the triple. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Outside Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Beaubois. Brooks defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. Connects from downtown. Nora's got 6 points.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Pass to Balmaro. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Now here's Bryant. Here's Johnson. Back to Bryant. Down low. Here's Beaubois. And he buries his first look.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Back to Brooks. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Brooks defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Mirotic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brooks with it. Shot clock at 6, and there's the screen. The three is up. To the inside. Beyond the arc. Poirier with the rebound. Right side Johnson. Here's Beaubois, right wing. There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, number...
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Mirotic.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And the visitors call time here. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this game. Poirier with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's Larkin. And he gets that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Inside, here's Mirotic, and it's in, off the glass.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. They're up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
20.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the home team.
Bench mob.
Glad you could join us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Smits has got 6 points.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Here's Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. Give him 8 points now. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Poirier. The three from Thompson. Drills it from deep. Give him 8. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. To the paint. Here's Mirotic. And it's Smits with a rebound. Here's Larkin. Pass to Nora. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Balmaro. To the middle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Poirier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brooks outside. Fires top of the key. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beaubois. Brooks defending, and he banks in the layup.
If that play never gets old, the pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
54 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's hard to guard him any better. Sometimes he drains the three no matter what.
Pass to Smits. On the wing, Bryant. They set a pick. Shot is up. The wide open shot is on the money.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Brooks. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. Brooks has got 6. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 10. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Here's Oturu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oturu's got his first bucket of the night.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Brooks defending. And he converts the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They set the screen. Inside, McCormick. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Timeout. The home team calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Larkin from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Mirotic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. There's the three. Knocks down the triple.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Down low. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
Shooting for the away team. Shields taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Larkin. Thompson outside. Pass to Smits. Here's Poirier. Lets it go from 11. No good that time.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
To the inside. Out left to the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Larkin. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Now here's Thompson. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Larkin. The layup misses. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in.